So children, in the last class we started chapter number 15, verbs, tenses. Okay, what do you mean by tense? What is tense? Tenses of a verb tell us the time when the action takes place. Okay children, so it tells you the time of action, when the action has taken place, whether it has taken place in the present time or past or future. Okay, and based on that children, we also did one exercise in the last class, if you remember. Underline the verbs in the sentences and we had to state their tenses. I hope children you were able to do, you followed it. Okay, if you have any doubts during your online class, you can clear it. Okay, so today we are going to discuss question number B. Okay, fill in the blanks using the present tense forms of the verbs given in brackets. Now before discussing the present tense form children, I would like to once again discuss about the different tenses. Okay, now look here children, here I have mentioned simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. How do we form them? Okay, when we are talking about simple present tense children, we talk about the verb plus s. Okay, we generally add s. Okay, and when we talk about past, we use the verb plus d or ed along with the verb. It is not compulsory children, like verb is climb. If I am talking about present tense climb, okay, what will be the past tense of climb? Climb and ed we will add, it becomes past, climbed. Okay, and in future tense when we talk about this word, it will be will climb or it can be shall climb. Okay, any one we can use. So in past tense we have changed the word climb into climbed, but in future children we don't use past tense word in future, we use the first form, this form in the future along with will and shall. Okay, let us see some more examples. Look here children, I have mentioned few words here. There are many words, all I have not written here. Some I have written for you to understand. Like the words here, simple present, simple past and simple future, how do we write them? Now suppose the simple present tense is run. Okay, be ran. And when we talk about future, we are going to write either will run or shall run. We will never write will ran or shall ran. We don't use past in the future. Okay, this word we will use for the future. Okay, same way, eat. What is the past tense of eat? Ate. I ate a cake yesterday. कल की बात कर रहे हैं ना? So past tense means the time that is over. So यहाँ पे ate बोलोगे. Okay, but when we talk about future tense, suppose I will eat a cake tomorrow. So I will eat या I shall eat a cake tomorrow. Okay children, so will plus shall, anyone you can use, and which verb? The first verb you are going to use this here. Okay, this you never use in future. Similarly, past tense of catch is caught and future will be will or shall catch. Future is easy children, you only have to add will or shall and the verb. Past tense of fall is fell. Past tense of take is took. Write, wrote. I wrote a letter yesterday. I wrote the answer yesterday. Means you have already finished your work. Past tense of give is gave. And if I talk about future, it becomes will or shall give. Past tense of go is went. I go to the school in the morning. So this is a present tense sentence. I go to the school in the morning means you do it every day. So everyday activities children, उसको हम लोग present tense में बोलते हैं. Okay, the work that you do every day किस tense में आएगा? Present tense. But what is the past tense of go? Went. I went to the school yesterday. Or I went for a movie yesterday. तो जो बीत गया, the time that is over, we don't say go. Went हो जाएगा. Okay, and suppose you are planning to go, I shall or I will go to the picnic tomorrow. तो future, it is going to happen, abhi hua nahi hai. So for future children, you have to use will or shall plus the verb go. Similarly, past tense of jump is jumped. Here you add ed. And then will or shall, jump is future. Okay children, these are some examples that I have given you because you have some exercises in your book. Okay. So one more rules of simple present tense children you have to understand. So let's see some more examples. Since children we are going to do simple present tense exercise now, so I am discussing this. Now in simple present tense, how are you going to understand whether it is simple present tense? Understand whether it is simple present tense sentence. Children, simple present tense sentence, usually we talk about universal truths. Universal truths means that happens every day, that happens regularly, जो रोज होता है. Like the sun rises in the east. This is happening every day. ये रोज होता है ना. So this sentence is a simple present tense sentence. Okay. We also use simple present tense to talk about habits and regular actions. The actions that you do every day. Like, I drink a glass of milk every day. So this action you do every day, ये रोज करते हो. So this is also simple present tense sentence. Okay. So we use simple present tense to talk about universal truths, to talk about actions that we do every day, and we also use simple present tense to convey statements that are always true, like cows moo. What is this moo? This is the sound made by the cows. So this is always true. This is always the same. Okay, we cannot change this. We don't say cows mew or cows bark. We don't say like that. So this is always going to be true. This is a correct statement. So this is also a present tense sentence. Okay, and next, Kavita lives in Delhi. So children, we use the simple present tense to talk about habits and actions that are always true or happen regularly. जो रोज होता है या फिर जो universal truth है, like the earth revolves around the sun or the sun rises in the east. So these are simple present tense sentence. Okay. So now children, let us solve this exercise. Fill in the blanks using the present tense of the verbs given in brackets. Now children, before I discuss this, once again I'll remind you that I taught you children, if in the noun S is not there, verb में S लगाना है, याद है? Remember children? And if the noun is having S, यहाँ पे देखो S है, तो verb में S नहीं लगेगा. Remember? Yes, remember this important rule. So based on that, you have to solve this. You have to see words are there in the brackets and you have to write it here in the blanks. Our teacher dash us grammar in the last period. Now teacher is singular, there is no S. So when we write the verb, यहाँ पे teaches हो जाएगा. Okay, our teacher teaches us grammar in the last period. Next, my grandmother, here the verb is tell. So you will write here tells because there is no S. अगर यहाँ S नहीं है, you have to put it here. My grandmother tells me stories at night. Okay. Next is our parents. Now parents S is there. So don't write S here. Our parents love us. Next, I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. With I children, we just write the same verb. Okay. She looks at the roses. Here look is given. So you add S. Okay. My grandmother prays early in the morning. Okay. The dog barks at Ria's mother and father. In the bracket it is bark and dog is singular. So you write here S. Barks. A train runs on rails. I sneeze when I have cold. The snake crawls on the ground. My father leaves for office at 10 a.m. She reads the newspaper daily. Okay children, so likewise you have to do this particular exercise. Okay, these are all present tense sentences. Okay, now see question number C children. What is question number C? Fill in the blanks using the past tense of the verbs given in brackets. This I will discuss in the next class, children. Okay, so you do this only. Question number 15. Question number B, 1 to 15. You do it in your English grammar book. Okay, and study, and then we'll meet in the next class. Okay, thank you, children.